government have announced today a cash mandate starting from January 1, and they've lauded it as a great result for Aussies that want to continue to use cash as a legal tender for their essential services. But the devil is always in the detail. So the first announcement of this was back 12 months ago, November 2024, before the election. And these essential services actually included pharmacies and medicinal items. So there's been a massive change. On top of this, there's also a dollar value limit and a time limit during the day. So let's break it all down. So from January 1, 2026, medium and large size retailers, those taking in more than $10 million per year, are required by law to accept cash as legal tender. Now, this is grocery items and fuel. So this affects grocery supermarkets, grocery retailers, and service stations only. There is a $500 limit on this. As I said, there was no limit in the first proposal, and there is a time limit during the day. So it's between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. only. Now, this is part of a push, as a lot of people would say, towards a cashless Australia. But the federal government have announced that there are declining figures on how Aussies are using cash. So approximately 1.5 million Aussies continue to use cash as their preferred tender in 80% of their in-person spending. So it's a reminder, if you do want to continue to use cash, you must use it or lose it. But over the past decade, this is how it's actually dropped. So in 2007, around 70% of all transactions were from cash. That steep decline to 2022 to 13% only. So they're seeing that continual decline. So as I said, if you want to see cash to be continued to be accepted as a legal tender, and so it should, we need to ensure that we keep using it. But they've also reminded Aussies that they can continue to use cash to pay their bills at an in-person Australia Post office to pay for utilities, phone bills, and council rates. So you can continue to use this at your local Australia Post office. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of years, but a reminder, it is medium and large size businesses only. It's only grocery and service stations, $500 or less per purchase, and between the hours of 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. The review will be in 3 years' time. If you